I know, I miss too much is the problem. I would say equal chance almost to miss as I do crit, but I seem to miss a little more than critting for whatever reason. I love it how 2016 quotes were a bunch of like random stuff that actually said that were funny, and then after you get to 2017, it's all about balls and PPs. Sorry, LT. You gotta keep the people's attention with balls and PPs and V-holes. Hey, Prav! Been a second or two, how have you been? Waiting for your return to EarthBound one of these days. Story of my life. Too many controllers. I've had people, and that came from like people cutting me off from controllers, like local retro shops. They stopped letting me buy all their controllers. Because like my dollar isn't worth as much as someone else's. Like I get the reasoning, but hey, if it isn't Tristan, you're not fooling me, Sir Barley. I know your name. What's up, Tristan? Tristan's an old school gaming buddy of mine. Man, we started gaming together, what? Probably over 10 years ago, I would say. Been a decade, at least. Memory. Tristan's a really good gamer. Hey, what are you doing these days, Tristan? What are you even doing anymore? Oh, and yeah, I don't really look at my viewership. I just, I don't police it and I don't monetize, so I just let people watch if they want to. I honestly couldn't tell you if I have 10 or 200, and it usually ranges somewhere between that. But I don't even have up a utility that tells me, because I just like good people around. You know, people can lurk, they can communicate. We have fun either way. Everyone gets to enjoy the stream how they want to. What have you been up to, Tristan? What's been the word? Yeah, I still talk to Roscoe. Roscoe is another one of our gaming friends from our RPG days. From Darkfall days. 7 bits from Blaz. Thank you so much for that love. Do I sound the same on Twitch as I do on Ventrilo? We had a lot shittier mics back then, that's for sure. Oh, working? What are you doing these days? Sounds the same, good. That nice nasally Jew voice persists forever. Because like, man, before anything else was Vent. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Alright, I did not equip the bat for luck. I know it doesn't make sense, it doesn't have to. Superstition. But I only know Sir Barley's other name because that's his. He uses it on other things. I'll just put it that way. So I just connected the two, but it's good to see you, dude. We need to talk more. We need to catch up. Crazy Dutch bastard. Are you still dating the same girl and everything? Okay, let's get past him. Real casual, like, what is up with the spawn rate? Calm down, game. You don't always need to be the biggest dick of all time. And Pan with some more bits. Much for that love. Go up through here. And we despawn him real quick using an off by 1 error in the code. Spawns can exist up here, but it's just a little more rare. I don't really worry about it too much. I'm telling you, when I don't equip the bat and I let Pokey yell at me, I get better RNG. That is my superstition. You know we're not dating that girl anymore? 6 girls past that. Damn, dude. And I had no idea. Dude, Tristan, playa. Hey, Kun! 98. G-Kun. I'm assuming it's a Japanese of some sort. I don't speak Japanese, I'm just assuming. But maybe it's not. You can correct me if I'm wrong. Thank you for that follow. And for those that don't know, this is probably my last run of the night since this will get to the Sharks again. But I will definitely be running tomorrow and Wednesday and Friday and all the other days unless work gets in the way, because work sucks always. And shoot, Tristan knew me before I had a job, before I started 3 companies and was a VP. In fact, we started Darkfall when I was still in college. That's how long it's been. Because we are old, my friend. I don't know if you realize this, but somewhere in the past 10 years, we got old. I forgot all about that. Oh, the old robot voices. Yeah, I was a programming intern back then. Man. So the only person that I'll visit that's older than Roscoe and Tristan, because Roscoe does stop by on occasion, is Corey stops by, who's from my AoE days. But other than that, man, not a lot of old school gamers that stop by anymore. Dude, charge, nice. So 50% chance to have this be over in another round, which would give me another good time going forward, another sub-8s. Hopefully we get it slightly higher than 50% since he could crit as well. Hey, there we go. Look at that, 7:33, the best time of the night. It was just saving itself for the best run of the night, which will be this one. Yeah, there is an EarthBound randomizer. Now, Rose, it's either you or the other Rose. I forget which one, but one of you is in Europe. I think it's you. You're the European Rose, right? Been a while. Soccer burgers of Twitch streamers. Only yes, without the offense. I like to think of myself as not a sociopath, but I'll take the analogy apart from, yeah, the whole pathological narcissism / sociopathy. What, I don't know exactly what he is, but it ain't good. All right, you're the Rose in America, because there's 2 Rose. There's rows of Rose. Like back when you used to hang out here, there was another Rose. Rose Panda, Rose the Panda. He's the European one. And you're the non-European one. Is it? I don't remember Rose Dower as Mr. Science Theater. Which one is that? The McCloud one? Isn't that the one where they go back and like talk to dinosaurs or something like that? And Landy, how you doing, dude? How's Canada? How's the move? How's softball? How's your mom? I'll ask every intrusive question at once. All right, no sniperooski. All right, so good. Good walk. I did remember you, Rose. I remember everybody. Oh. That's okay. It should actually work out to the same thing. I forgot what I wasn't doing manipulation. I did think about that for a second. Being a shitter. I know, dude. I remember. Look, that's why we get along. The dry sense of humors. Alright, what do you got for me? Dark boy? See how many misses we have today. I'm on a 4-hit streak right now. Oh no, it's 3, okay. See how much HP we get here. 14, not quite enough. We're gonna do juice box strats. Hell yeah. Juice box! I don't really forget anybody. Like, as I said, I take a really good effort to remember everybody that ever talks to me because, like, you guys mean more to me than just, like, people that are here watching me stream. You're all my friends. So, I usually remember people pretty well, even if, like, people haven't been here in a while. Something that I'm taking on myself to do because I don't want this just to be some place where people are treated like dirty casuals. This could still be an okay bread roll heal. Hey, what's up, Erythium? I could have used you earlier. I had a mess up, and I couldn't figure it out what went wrong. That's okay. I forgive you. This one. Oh, 24. Okay. Talk dirty to me, Frankie. Alright, we should be able to auto-fight after this. We're doing good damage enough for a 5-hitter. Well, not anymore. Barely. Yeah, you mentioned you had to leave. You had to travel for Thanksgiving. Alright, do we have over 20? We do, so we can take the first hit to the face hole. Ooh, and that was a good decision. Because that gave us a crit. One more hit. Nice. Alright, so this is a pretty good time. Also, pretty good start. I don't even need to heal. I probably should heal. But I ain't gonna. I'm going full YOLO. I got a heal left. So the first slug pack is really important we don't miss round 1. So we'll probably miss round 1. I'm gonna save 20 seconds by not risking a heal here. How are we ever gonna get a biscuit if we never risk it? I pose that question. Yeah, Landy, what's up with that? Trying to get in a car crash? You'd rather die than meet me. What a jerk. He's like, oh, I gotta wash my hair. Oh, I gotta get in a car accident and roll my car. Other 2 YOLO strats. Let's go. Nice, not bad. Not bad for a first pack. Good, and he died and everything. This is going far too well for this to be EarthBound right now, right? Way too well. I don't like it. Yeah, we've gotten some. Not as much as you think, though. I mean, maybe it's exactly as much as you think. I don't know. Not that much, though, for a blizzard. This is still going way too well. I'm not a fan when it goes this well. I mean, something bad's about to happen. Titanic Ant's about to crit my face off. This is No-Manip, so no bomb today. We'll heal on that one, as is the way of our people. That's already 12 bombs. Not bad. This is not a bad grind so far. And I get another life up after this one. The next level is a guaranteed life up. As far as I'll get 5 PP. There's one miss. Still not bad. I've had worse. That's a mouse. Those are ants. Now, I do need a 4-pack still. That's an ant. That's an ant. Those are ants. Wow, what is up with this? At least let me move. At least let me buffer my inputs. There we go. All right. Now all I need is a 6-pack after this, which we'll get right away, right? Because that's the way this works. It's get all the luck in the world day. Oh shit! Not the miss. I don't want you to introduce me to the misses. Hey, Mike! Con, it's been a bit. How have you been? Alright, 6-pack. Nope, double ants. That had the lag of slugs. The lag said slugs, the spawn placement said ants. Now I can't even get over to the rope. Exactly what I expect. All right, there we go. This is the last grind. It's the last 6-pack. Don't miss, don't miss, don't miss, don't miss. What's up, Fox? Welcome back. So as you can see, this takes a lot of game knowledge because I need to make the right decisions when I'm doing YOLO strats like this. That's why I said that like No-Manip actually takes a lot more game knowledge and a lot better decision making. Because you gotta know a lot of stuff to do things like I do things. This game has to be uncomfortably close to your hearts. Not a bad time going forward, either. Pretty decent. I'll check my offense here. And 23, which is bad. That's actually the first bit of bad luck I've had. You want it to be 24 or higher. Hey, Hunter, with the host. Thank you so much. What were you running? Good night. Hunter stream? Been a while since I've seen such things. Gotta be a little more careful than I was being there. There's a little more lag than I would like right in this section. Just gotta calm down, hit my stutters, we'll be fine. Nope. Not gonna risk that guy. Wow, alright, so that was about the worst case scenario. I didn't think I pressed it that hard enough to get that much movement, but whatever. I'm probably dead here, actually. Unless I get a lucky run. That sucked. Oh wait, we got away, okay. Not great, but I disagree. It's been too long since I've stuttered. Yeah, those are skills you gotta keep up on. I'm actually gonna risk this at this point. Unless I get a 40 and then another attack, then I won't die here. So I'm just gonna go ahead and risk it on the opening move. But we're still fine. I'm gonna play full risk and biscuit. Now we don't want him to use magnet here. Okay, that's good. Perfect, actually. Got 80. Yeah, 140. He has about 100 HP left. 160. And dead. Nice. We got the luck we needed. And the best part is that I didn't use any hamburgers. Yeah, this is burgerless. Hi, Foxbox Perry with 100 bits. Thank you so much for those 100 bits. Appreciate the love and support. Good looking out. First stream you've been here. Burgerless means I don't shop, and it's a Mother 2 strategy that I ported over to the American version that most runners don't. Well, no runner uses it competitively except for me. Let's be clear. I'm the only one that uses Burgerless in EarthBound. And Blaz with another 10 bits. Making it rain. I just got really used to Burgerless during Mother 2, so I feel like I have the decision making to make it work. But most people will not be this brazen. Snake, why? Get out of the way. What's the new Harry Potter movie? Which one is that one? Is that the one with like a gigantic beast balls and how to claim them or whatever it's called? Alright, so this is all about keeping my HP managed. Good, outspeed. We really want the outspeed on this one. Just kidding. Actually, that's perfect. I definitely wanted to go second. And then I outspeed again. Ooh, that's good luck. Alright. On healing turns, I want to go second. On attack turns, I want to go first. It matters. That was perfect. Minus a crit. That's the only thing that would have made that better. And not doing so many crushing chops. Of course. They've used crushing chops every time so far. This is rude. That one was not as fortunate of a cop. They've used the 6 out of 6, 50% chance. That's 1 out of 2 raised to 6 power so far. These guys need to chill out, Boy Scout. And here's a hamburger. Oh, I got a bomb? When did I get a bomb? I think someone tried to tell me that too. I believe someone did try to tell me that I got a bomb. I didn't even notice. Isn't that crazy? From slugs. I could have used that on Titanic again. I mean, I didn't really need to, I guess. Oh, smash. Smash-a-doo. This is a very risky amount of HP to go into strong with. Oh, that helps a little. It's still very risky, but... Yeah, you did tell me, but like, I just didn't even notice. It's so rare. I thought you were asking why I wasn't using bombs. I'm like, because I'm not manipulated. Now I understand that you were the smart one after all. Ooh, that was really close. I mean, a grapple move doom. Oh, 50, that's not good. I need 100 HP still. Uh-oh. We might be in... Oh, I'll use the bomb. This is actually the best use case for it. Still a good 2 hits off with no heals. So, that bailed me out. And it's a 26. I've only had a handful of times better than a 26. I had 25 a couple times, but this is a really good one at the time. This is very strong for No-Manip. So that bomb actually probably saved my run right there. I got 2 extremely low rock and rolls. Rock and roll. And more bits from Blaz! If this were Boogie, I would not have gotten the mouse there. One of these days I'm just gonna go into a Boogie run when I score so well on the whole Wonetti time. I don't know how many hamburgers I have. I feel like I have a ton still, and I probably do, but I'm gonna grab it just in case. Checking would take just as long, so who cares? Yas. We can't play as YOLO in PRV as we normally do, though. You have to at least be a little careful. I'm only going to take things I'm 75% sure I can take. If I'm doing full YOLO, it's like, if even there's a 10% chance, I'll do it. But I'll do like the 75 rule. This looks like my manipulation route, actually. Maybe it is. Hey, love you too, Blast. We share the love here. We're not stingy with it. I did not get wrecked by the first 8% spawn plate. That usually gives runners a lot of issues. It's an 8% spawn plate that seems to spawn 90% of the time. I can skip this guy. Boom, get wrecked. Probably skip both these guys too. Boom, get wrecked. I can skip this nerd too. Boom. Disrespect. Oh shit. Please don't. Please don't. Please don't. Please don't. Please don't. Please don't. Okay, I give up. I give up. I give up. If I despawn without there being an enemy there, it's because I read the lag and I know there's an enemy. So much disrespect, but then they disrespected me. Alright, first and second despawn through tunnel. This is actually a rare one. Normally you don't get the spawns there, but so far it's not too bad. Come on, fuck off. God, please. Fuck off. You're gonna grab him. So I do have to pay attention to these sections, because there will be spawns. Guess the clip's a lost what? Only if it's the final season, I guess. That'd be the worst. The darkest timeline. Feels so much lag. Pedo guy. There's all like 3 or 5% spawn plates, something like that. Game's being a little aggressive, but I'm not letting it disrespect me. I'm still disrespecting it. That one should be despawnable. Okay. Sometimes those aren't. That's a subpixeling type. It can troll you. Sometimes it refuses to go away, but that one I was pretty sure would go away. So, right decision in not despawning that one through the entrance. Sometimes it will be the right one. That's unavoidable. I have to despawn that. Playing the open field. Playing free safety over there. So I lost a little time on the despawning there. Not too bad. I've seen worse. We did heal already, so that's good. Lag can be hard to read in this section because the lag can be above you or underneath you or all around you in this case. Man, violence. Okay, disrespected. This is where I save time over newer runners. Like if I were to race newer runners, is my knowledge of movements of enemies is going to save me time despawning throughout this whole entire run. Like it just did. That was a very violent PRV, but it was also one that I disrespected a lot of enemies. Oh, I'm really hoping this guy decides to fuck off. I was pincered if I'd gone up any further. Again, that's just experience. Knowing that. World record is a 357 in Non-Manip, I think. But not a lot of people run Non-Manip EarthBound Glitchless. Not a lot of people run Glitchless, really. But I can easily get it. Not easily, I have to have all the rules go my way. I'm saying as far as skill-wise, I can get it. Just about the right RNG. I really don't need another croissant, but I may as well grab it since I got the money. Nope. Please go away. Nope. Man, that's one of the worst spawns. Because he went randomly towards me, which means I couldn't despawn him the natural way, so I had to waste 5 seconds to go through the tunnel. Because it's 5-second time loss between transitions. 5.5 if the music's different. But yes, it's my favorite game of all time too, Big Blanche. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a great night. Definitely need Franklin badge for Carpenter. It's very hard to die in these battles when it's non-manip because you have more levels. Even one more level helps in surviving these next few battles. And manipulation, when I just had it through one net, when I still held the world record for the manip category, this was one of the biggest run killers because you were very likely to die. In fact, calling for help is never great. I feel like I have really bad luck here in manip. I always get like 2 call for helps that are successful for whatever reason. Like the rockin' won't work or something. They like all feel confident now that they're with their boys. Go. And the crow. Dodge 2 rockins, which is a 1 in 16. And then the smash. That was a really slow fight there. And croissant. 10 tons of nope on that. Still nope, I still don't want to spawn there. I feel like only speedrunners experience so many freaking cultists in this cave. And Janet was about to cockblock me. There's a hippie down there? I literally just saw a hippie. I've never seen that before in all of EarthBound. A hippie spawned in Happy Happy. Hippie hippie. He didn't get the memo. He thought it said hippie hippie, apparently. No call for help, please. I'll take a crit. No call for help, please. No miss. Blue, blue. That was like hippie hippie there. Hippie hippie village. All right, I got enough to take some disrespect from Carpenter. We're in a very good position, but it's still up to Carpenter and how long this next battle takes. And use double rockets here. Ooh, good hit right there. He has 260 HP-ish. It was really close. If he could hit me once. He's like 2 hits off, so I'm gonna use a hamburguesa. I know I have one. He's gonna hit me once. 2 more hits should do it. Oh, 1 more even. All right, good. That's a good death warp setup. Even though he didn't hit me at all, and both my rockins hit for like close to max damage. That was really good. Hopefully I have a slot left in my inventory. Oh, I do because I ate a hamburger. I have 1 more hamburger I have to get rid of. This. No, like this is definitely a great pace so far. Even with the lackluster Happy Happy Village. and lackluster PRV. This is still a really good pace. I don't know if it'll be green here, but this is not my time saves. This is actually the most aggressive part of my PB, was up everything through this section and through the death warp. I think I had a perfect death warp. And after that, it was just bad luck. So, we're in a very good spot here with this run so far. Oh, whoops. Except for I need to, you know, not act like a rusty tool while playing this game. So we might go red next, this split or next. It's gonna be very close. I think I'm gonna be red here by a second. No, we won't. All right, cool. All right, so hamburger, drop, goods, drop, goods. Where's my home hat at? Drop, goods, Teddy, not needed here. Go. And this is my rusty menuing. Red on purpose, we want this guy to kill us, but he's notoriously flaky. Great start, that's actually perfect. Oh my god, it could not have gone better. It's a perfect death warp. Could not have gone better. What's up, Gabe? Hippie's gonna divert us. Man, that hippie's really trying it today. Three story triggers, that's number one. You can do them in almost any order, as long as Paul is alive. This is number two in here, to push the story forward. You have to do this one before Everdread, but that's the only order constraints. No, unfortunately you can't hand-aid her alive. That's only a full heal. It doesn't heal your status effects, which KO is treated as a status effect. A good thought. I've actually never even considered that. I mean, I've never thought that, hey, maybe that would save something. It's just like a full heal, though. The game is very, very good at keeping those things separate, status and health. Alright, so all the story triggers are done. Now we're gonna do a little bit of a janky movement here, but it's to skip a photo, because this is not photo percent. So I roll off the side of the building to skip that photo there. Oh, he's got me stuck. Blondie, why always? Ugh. I even dropped the controller because Blondie bodied me so hard. If he steps forward the same time you're buffering left there, you actually get stuck inside of him until he moves again. It's very unfortunate. So I actually dropped the controller as I was trying to get out of Blondie's body there. I hate that kid. You think so, Gabe? I've heard that rumor before that Buzz is supposed to be Ness's dad, which is also Ninten. I don't know if I subscribe to that. Not his dad, but like his grandpa or something, or just Ninten in general. It's supposed to be like Buzz is Ninten. Again. Dude, he's way too tight. You just get stuck inside him. But now you get the soothing sounds of the Runaway Five. 2017 Ulti was funny. I like that guy. Let's go back to him. I feel like EarthBound grinds bring out the worst in runners. Bits from Fox Paris. So much for those bits, my friend. All right, now let's menu for real this time. There you go. There's the menuing that rocks your balls off. Now that I didn't drop the controller. Alright, small cutscene here. I may actually still be green after this. I mean, I got stuck on a few different things. And I had this is like the last of the perfection that I'm running against. In fact, I lost 5 minutes in this run to dying to Boogie Tint. I died to him once, and then I died to him all but one kid the second time. I had to like just crawl through it, so if you're wondering where my biggest time save is, it's not dying to Boogie Tint essentially twice. That alone is 5 minutes of this time save, and there's a lot more sprawled across the rest of the run. Dude, 3 tunnels definitely the run killers. Gabe's watched some EarthBound before. I mean, everything's a run killer until after department store. Like, you never get actually fond of any type of run until after you get past department store. So I don't have a run until like 2 hours in. Just try my best in the meantime. Nice. I like being green. Be nice, Grave. Be nice. Hey, that was a risky skip. They could have easily randomly warped right. Those flies. Flies are very unpredictable in their movement patterns. Every time you think you have it predicted, they do something different. So I thought I'd be okay, but honestly, that was a very, very risky thing to do. More animals. What's up, Greenie? Kamada! Well, thanks for hanging out. Now that we get a run going, of course. Now you have to go for the night. Thanks for stopping in, my friend. This is a very good run so far, though. I have no complaints on this. Let's hope it can continue. Let's hope this is the purest run. Oh, Jeff always manages to muck it up, doesn't he? Let's hope that Jeff is having a good day. We haven't seen Jeff in a while, so hopefully he keeps that in mind and gives us a good run here. I have time to save for days going forward. Especially these next 2 splits. I have time for days. You ready for the Tony boners? Watch Tony as he gets amazed. There's a reason why I have a Tony behind me. Because it's a meme of the stream. I noticed it one time. Ready for it? Ready for it? Boing. That was not his head. Now it's the race to see who gets quote number 1,000. Wait, what? Good thing I noticed that, or else I would have had to go back again. It's a small time loss, but it would have been more. I must have been just a sub-pixel off. But it's a good thing I noticed the text was different. Or else I'd be really mad. See ya, Tony! Now for the true worst character of the game. Every speedrunner agrees. There's not one that will say otherwise. Bubble Monkey is the worst. Dude, the bot does what it wants. We all know this. The bot is a meme. You're that bot. You're the memeiest of memes. Do we risk it? Risk the goat? If we get goated into a battle? We might get goated into this one. We did. And we might get it into 2 because of the whole one to the right still. This might actually be a huge time loss here. If he uses a strong attack, we're in trouble. Bubble Monkey's laying the boom. There's a strong attack. And a dodge. And another dodge. That's about a 1.5-minute time loss. So much for this being the run. I'll keep it going one more, but that really hurts. Really hurts. That's the first time I've died to a goat. It's because Jeff decided to, as we all said, screw it up. First the game decided to double goat me. Now there's a freaking dog. Now it's gonna be double goat again, because this game hates me. It's very rare. Oh, we're still gonna get the dog. Tried to green it, didn't work, so this is an even bigger time loss. We're at 2 minutes or so time loss now. God, this game hates me so much. Why does it hate me so much? Why can't it just love me for a second? Yeah, so that basically screws up this whole entire run. It's not over, but we've already lost 2 minutes. That's a huge time loss for this type of run. Same spawn plate. 2 minutes time loss with no real way to get around it. It's so stupid because I've never lost a run that way before. On that spawn plate. Always something new. I hate this game so much. That was essentially a proto-death. And a half. And because that Gruff Goat takes so long to kill you, if I was one hit away from him being dead as well. That's the shitty part, is that it was all those misses that Jeff did that really killed us on this one. Because even if I get a goat, it's like a 30-second time loss and I move on. But that long of a battle was like a 1.5 minutes. It's so bad. It loses so much time. We'll see what the damage is when I get out of here, but it ain't gonna look, it ain't gonna be good. And the advantage we had from Burgerless Winnet is now gone. And we'll see how Brick Road goes, because we can lose a lot more time through Brick Road and Pond Cave. If we get a Proto Death, the run's essentially over. We need first Proto to be nice to us for once. It depends on the speed of the enemy. Speed's an equation. With the goats, no, their speed's too high, so even by the time I ran, even by the time I died, I probably still had a 0% chance to run. I don't know the exact speed of goats, but it has to be pretty high. Or else I would have thought to run from them in the past. Stenner. Oh, I thought I saw him moving like a enemy. That was the thing, but he was just apparently walking around. I got goated hard in that spawn play today. It was a doggone shame. It should make this battle a lot more safe, but it can still kill me. Especially with Jeff missing like his life depends on it right now. Especially if he calls for help. Doesn't matter. Don't miss, don't miss, don't miss, don't miss, don't miss, don't miss. Please don't miss. I might die again. 3 misses. 3 misses in a row. It's like a 10% chance to miss. That took a lot of time, even though we won. That battle still took a ton of time. I just don't even know what to even consider anymore. This would be nice if this guy moves fast. To the left. I'll have to make this work for me. Might not work. Depends on what Bubble Monkey does. Nope. Nope. Oh, god damn it. I can use 0 luck today. So this is going to be a really bad brick road as well. We're going to lose up to 3 minutes so far just in this split alone. It sucks. It was such a good run. And now we're going to lose not only the time we had, but we're going to lose even more time than that. Zero luck. And if we get into this battle, it'll be even more time loss. Oh, look, we skipped that, so all of our time's back, right? Not really. It saves us 30 seconds, if that. That's like the least fortunate time save in everything that happened. I would have rather had a lot less bad luck than that small amount of good luck. All right, 1 in 3. Everything in Pond Cave is a 1 in 3 chance. So if I can't get into Pond Cave, I'm having extra bad luck. Because I can't despawn that one. It's the most time to get rid of. Hey, thank you for that host. Can't really look to see who it was right now. Thank you. I'm using lag here. Try to get that 1 in 3. As I'm trying to see where the enemy is at this point. Because apparently this mouse is just respawning. There we go. He's stuck. Yeah, he's stuck. Okay, good entry here. Sometimes if it happens over and over again, I'd like to see where the enemy actually is. I know how far I have to go exactly, because you can frame perfectly despawn, but not if you don't know where the enemy is. Alright, one more zone despawn. Good. Good start. Alright. And pack bubblegum. So, pretty decent pond cave. Wasn't the best I've ever seen, but hey, Super Villain Doom, he was the host. So much for that love. So this whole cutscene's 3 minutes and we're not even out of this place yet, so we're gonna lose some hella time here. I don't know how much, but enough that it hurts. 1 despawn there is not terrible, it's about average. We have this cutscene, we have the cutscenes inside, and then we have 3 minutes really of a cutscene after that where I'm gonna go pee and clear my head. So I'll know what my time loss is gonna be about the second that we step onto here, but we had time to save in this split, and that's what really sucks. No matter what the time loss is, it could have been mitigated based on the time save that I had. Not gonna look as bad as it actually is what I'm saying. We have to get through his dialogue as well. I think 3 Tunnel owes me a miracle. It owes me the legend. I haven't had a good 3 Tunnel in over a year, so it owes me right now. So we're actually gonna be about a minute behind, which isn't as bad as it could have been. But I mean, it's still bad. It's about 2 minutes behind overall. Alright. Greeting with a 1-bit cheer. Oh, I see a couple of bit cheers while I was away. While I was peeing. I was doing a number 1, I got 1 bits. Let's see what I missed. Alright, so this is not as bad as the time as I thought it would be. However, it's not great anymore. I mean, my biggest time save of the run is coming up. It's gonna save, there's not much of a time save. But I died to Boogie Tint once and then almost died a second time. So trust me when I say, between here and 3 Tunnel, we have time to save if we get really good luck. A lot of time, minutes. I just haven't had a good 3 Tunnel in over a year. So it's not gonna look like I have much time to save. And if you're into good menu porn, then I want to pay attention because I'm about to do some menuing porn, some more of it. Yeah, actually we're not even as far behind as I thought I was. I must have did the math wrong because we're only about 20 seconds behind. Which means I have a lot of time to save in that split. In general, off of gold. Damn. 2 bits! 1 bit, 2 bit. Red bit, blue bit. Alright, so give that over here. Good. And give that over here. And over. And I forgot my menuing a little bit. Whoops, now you. That's a little rush showing. That's why I like to do these runs without manipulation on occasion, because we gotta stay fresh. Menuing wasn't bad, but I made a couple mistakes based on where I was in the menuing. Because I just am not caught up on my strats. Take off the rust. Why we do it. Wow. So the game really does hate me. That was unavoidable. And this really sucks. I couldn't have avoided that. That's really rare to not be able to avoid that. As long as Paula survives, we can do a different strat. But that sucks. This game really hates me. That's a low % spawn plate, and also he randomly moved right into my path, so I couldn't avoid it. Literally the worst case scenario. This game will not give me any time saves. It's gonna be one of those runs, and if it keeps doing this, I'll probably just end up quitting for the night, because this just sucks. Like, the odds are less than a % for that whole thing to just transpire the way it did. Now I can save my big bottle rocket, because Paula has fire, so I can do what's called fire strats. And I'm only gonna buy one other bottle rocket. Just hope for some luck. Boogie Tint wants to kill me, then Boogie Tint's gonna kill me. Hater's gonna hate. Nope, still bad luck. Still spawns in the way. Chill the fuck out, game. Hey, what's up, Lammer? Been a while. Thanks for those bits. Not bad hit. Good hit. Any hit's a good hit with Jeff. Alright. That's bad. It's gonna take me at least one more round now. I may not have enough damage if Jeff misses again. Please don't miss, Jeff. Don't be an asshole. Thank you. Danger Tater! Holy crap, Tothis with the bit bombs followed by Danger. Dude, everyone. And then Greenie hoping to smack it with a big bit. Here it comes. That was a really nice splash. I like that splash. Fill her up and bit her down. Thank you so much for the love and all the bits. Holy crap, bits for days. We still have a lot of time to save on this. Oh, another pumpkin kid. I'm just gonna avoid him altogether. Man, he stepped in front of my path. Today's just not my day. Game really does hate me, doesn't it? Hey, Fox Buddy! Throwing another bit in there. I hope it strikes true. I have to concentrate on mashing for a second. I got a little bit more menuing to do here. That was a good clip. Whoops. Alright, give that over to Paula. I'm good. Zompape. A little bit of rust there as well. God, no more pumpkin kids. I can't take any more pumpkin kids. I'm like, no more. I can't do it. Well, Foxbot, thank you. Thanks for all the love and good getting to know you a little bit. Look, sometimes you want to conserve water and you don't flush rock. Sometimes you gotta call the rock, so to speak. Do the cleaning for you. We could still save time here, sadly. Even though we had a really bad battle. A lot of other bad crap happened. Still sadly save time here. We have a really good 3-tunnel. Including Graveyard. I know your tricks, Graveyard. See, I know your tricks, Graveyard. He's still there. Man, those things are so hard to despawn. They take twice the distance of a normal enemy. It's so shitty. I don't even think he's gone yet. I think he's still to the left. Man, this sucks. Alright. Passed it. Blaz with 8 more bits and Greenie with 100. Everyone's... There's no chill on the bits tonight. Thank you so much for the love, everybody. 3-tunnel. This is where runs go to die. Even crappy ones like this. 1 despawn. 2 despawn. 3 despawns. 4 despawns. 20 seconds. 25 seconds. 30 seconds. Thank you for that host, Grayson. 35 seconds. See, this is time loss. This is tons of time loss. The longer we do it, the more likely we get stuck by an enemy. Because enemies can spawn in these small hallways, as you just saw. What is that, 3? 4. Okay, let's see what we get. These are the worst ones. 2 more. 1 more. If we get past this one for free, then it's not so bad. Green, which is a small time loss, but not bad. Green is a 100% run. Lamb! With the sub as well. Holy crap. The Prime, everybody. Partying hard tonight. Thank you so much for all that love. We have a big bottle rocket to use on this guy, so that's better than usual. All we have to do is a little bit of that, a little bit of that, and a little bit of that. So we're gonna keep our Teddy as well. Low hits. We still got him in 1 round, that's all that matters. But yes, thank you, Lover! Sub hype on this glorious of nights. Now we're gonna mash through some levels a little bit, and the bits and the subs and the love and the talk and the cutie pies. Been all night. What's up, Pat? So it looks like we're not gonna really save much time here, but we should still be green. As long as we don't have a terrible time in this section. I really should have taken that butterfly, honestly. I could probably still go without the heal. Oh shit. This is a spot a lot of new runners die a lot because you have to read lag. And that was one enemy. Normally there's more that spawn together. Like that's definitely a group. And you gotta read the lag or else you will get pincered here. It's one of the most violent areas as far as pincering goes. You gotta despawn before you see the enemy. It's one of the first times you'll really use lag-based despawning. That was really weird. Normally alligators don't spawn that low, so I didn't go far enough to despawn them. Alright, stuttering here is important, which, as we've seen tonight, I have not stuttered in a while, and it's affecting my stutters. So, like that should be stutterable, but I'm not going to risk it. We need something a little bit more gracious than that. Definitely not that. Getting linebacker roach. Let's see. Got it. All right. Rusty stutters, paying off. We had to go though. We were running so low on time with all those despawns. I don't really need the heal here, so I'm not gonna take it. I hope for the best. Especially with a teddy bear, I could go with 0 heals all the way to the next area. Whoops. So we might not even be green here. It's going to depend on how our walk back goes. Not as fortunate as I thought, seeing how I died to Boogie Tin in this PB. Not as fortunate as you'd think. We'll see how the rest of this goes. Good, that's a great start. That's one of the most annoying roaches on the way back. Number 2 for free, one more spawn. We're gonna get the trifecta. Thank you. Now, no spawns outside here. The run's actually giving me some stuff. Oh, there's a spawn. There they are, en masse. Number 2. All right, I gotta get through this though. This has gotta work faster. Okay, free walk though. All right. We will be red. We're gonna save a minimal time here, but I had minutes to save, so it still was a pretty shitty 3 tunnel. And then I had those extra battles. Thing is, 3 tunnel actually wasn't even that bad. It was really everything besides 3 tunnel, all the paths I had to take. It'll save time, but we have a lot of time to save there. All right. Yeah, the no roaches on the way back really saved some of that time. Apparently we have a minute and a half to save here. I did not know that. I know I have a lot of time to save throughout this run, so it's not even over yet. But man, those last couple splits have been terrible. They really destroyed me. We used only 6 PP of Paula's getting up here, and we didn't lose any health, so that's why I was unable to skip the I was able to skip the heal, which saved a little time. Yeah, actually from TwitchCon, I still have a 100-bit thing I need to redeem. So ask me anything. We got 3 minutes. You got until 1:18:03. That's why I split there, so that you guys know when it's happening. We got 2 minutes. What do you guys want to know? How's everyone doing? What's the word, you turd? Ooh, I burped. Holy crap! Fox Bob Perry with a sub. You guys know we're 2 subs away from hitting the most subs I've ever had, which is so crazy. Y'all are being way too generous. Y'all are nuts. Thank you so much for that love. Oh, you live around the corner from TwitchCon? Well, come next time. I was there. I was doing a little photo percent. Could have sat in the audience at 5 a.m. Y'all are being way too generous though, but thank you so much for the love and support. Jay Fit, how's it going, buddy? What's my deepest V? The lucky white t-shirt V. It's the one, like there's one time where I got 3 PBs wearing the same laundry day shirt. So like it's this white ratty t-shirt with holes in it and that's yellow stained that I wore on Fridays just because I was gonna do laundry the next day. And I got 3 PBs in a row wearing that shirt all 3 times I wore it. It's my deepest V because it's all worn out, but also on top of that, it's also the lucky V. And Fox, another 100 bits. Thank you so much, dude. It's my games on demo, so mad stressful. Wait, games on demo? So you have a game that's on demo, like a video game? What do you make? All right, we got a few seconds here. Carefully pick up the controller so we don't screw this up. And let's go. Luck. Let's get some luck. All right, we're gonna draw this guy back up. I just prefer to do this, get him way stuck, so I don't have to deal with him anymore. Cool, good despawning. Ooh, that was a lot of dudes. That's a lot of dudes as well. Usually it doesn't take long to despawn this one. Man, that is both spawn plates at work. We got it. Still faster than fighting him. Holy lag, this guy's below. The gank crew is below me. Kind of below me in this run. Might be able to get around that. It might have been worth checking. Nope, we're not gonna get around it. Shit. It was worth a try, but he got to us by the time we saw that there was actually a slime on the other side, so, and we can't outrun it. It would be a battle, and you can't run from that battle, so now I have to just take that one on the chin. Wow. That's a rare spot for a fly. Still there. Now we'll take this one. Just gonna have to take that one on the chin, as I said. Nothing to do. What's up, Beto? How you doing today? It's actually okay to get Paula a little bit of leveling here because right now is maybe the most critical time to get levels because single enemy hits can kill you in certain spots until you get above a certain amount of HP. Wow, he spawned really low. Jody got low. All right, let's see how long this takes. I'll definitely take this free stutter because I am rusty, so I may as well just take a wide a berth as I could since it gave me the free area. Why not? All right, fly honey time. I don't think I have any bottle rockets left on Jeff. We're kind of dry on that, so he just gets to defend the whole entire time. PSI, goods, fly honey, defend. Oh, and he didn't even use the teddy bear. What an asshole. Refreshing error. This should be it as long as I get good damage rolls. That was not good. That was good though. I need to remember not to walk out this entrance. My instinct will be to walk out and get the photo from photo percent. That is not what I should be doing right now. We do need to life up. It's McGee over here, Jeff. Now we can still get killed on the way back, so we're not done yet. Alright, exit mouse. Okay, that's the hardest part right there. We got through that place unscathed, so now I'm feeling a lot better about my chances. While I despawn prudently, we'll be good. Hey, new friend! I can't look right now, very focused. Des something? out of the corner of my eye. Thank you for that follow. Welcome to the stream. Only spawns down there. Felt them. Or if there's a butterfly, which there was not, but if there were, it's gonna change the way I do things. I might have to take the cabin heal, since I didn't find enough butterflies. I could still risk it. I need 2 butterflies. And that should still be doable, given the amount of stuff along the route, but it always is a little bit risky if you're waiting for 2 butterflies and you don't get one in the 90% spot. That was in grapefruit. And heal him just in case I forget later. Because if I get 2 butterflies, it's going to save me time instead of healing in the cabin. It's about 10 seconds faster. Looks like I'll save a little time here. We'll be back in the green at least. Hey, Tater! You're still here. And what's up, Rez? Good to see you, fam. How's everything going for you? And 4th day as well. Alright, we're back in the green, so that's good news. Cox blocked. Oh shit, you're right. Holy crap, I'm dropping a lot of frames. What just happened? What just happened to the world? Not now, frames. I'm doing science. I'm stuttering, not working. I'm getting giga blasted over here. It's a caterpillar. Twitch, what are you doing? Usually if this happens, it's Twitch's fault, so I'm just gonna blame Twitch. I'm going for the risky strats. I ain't got time. Waste on healing and shit. Alright, now we need butterflies. Usually these tunnels are full of them, and I could definitely use some now. I need 2 of them total. Or else we're gonna be in trouble. Stop talking about that good hole, miner. I have a quote like that. Alright, butterflies, 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 please. I don't want to have to farm butterflies. 0 butterflies. Why? Why is this my life? So I actually lost a lot of time on this endeavor, and I'm still not getting any butterflies. What the fuck? Finally! Alright, there's 1. I'm gonna have to farm a second, so we definitely lost time on that gambit. It's the least amount of butterflies I've ever seen on this whole entire walk. Alright, bottle rocket over. And give that over here. And that's All right, back to the hole, the good hole. There's our other butterfly. Yeehaw. And there's another butterfly. Of course, now all the butterflies are gonna appear. Dicks. Well, we'll try to not end in Mole Cave. This is really the last area where stuttering is going to be needed, which is great because my stuttering sucks dicks today. Which is awesome because I stuttered the word stutter. Made it even better in that moment. And another butterfly. Butterfly kisses. Go the alternate direction then, fine. If you're gonna be all rope man over there, then we'll go this direction. I don't care. Ow. Surprise snake. Solidify, bitch. Good luck on number 3. Alright, so we need Paula to get over like 90 HP would be safe. 70 is not terrible, it's doable, but there is an RNG chain that can kill us still. Alright, no Sniperooski. No Sniperooski. Alright, whoops, on you. Do it before I forget. I never used to get snakes there. Now I'm getting ducks as well. I've evolved into respawns where I used to never get 0. I don't even think I saw a spawn there until recently. I just got 3 in a row. That does not bode well for Snake Alley coming up. That's what we call this section because it's very heavily snaked. I don't risk that snake when I'm doing bad at stuttering. Snake just appeared, but a little bit closer. No, I want you to go away, not... Oh my god. This is not good. Now he's a little closer again. He's just going back and forth between that spot. There we go. Snake Alley's killing me right now. Alright, we're gonna throw out a lot of stuff here. And let's see. Drop that. Drop that. Good. Give over here. Tried to thumb stutter, that didn't work. Even my normal stuttering doesn't really work that well. So. Oh my god. Stop! Surprise snakes. No, I don't want you there either. Man, terrible snake alleys, so we're losing time there as well. 2 snakes on the same spawn plate, which should be impossible. But yet we did it. Man, not good. Not great. Thanks for days. Alright, we got a teddy bear still, so let's risk Jeff dying. Good. Good job, Jeff. Save some of those special seconds. Dude, this is snake percent. This has been an above average amount of snakes so far. Not been great. I don't trust him. I think he will pop out of that. We're gonna risk getting pincered here. Good gamble. One that can oftentimes go poor. items for later. Pull them to me so I don't get spawns below me. I'm actually preventing a spawn plate from occurring. Paula could still die here in a bad RNG chain. Here's the RNG chain. If it solidifies. Oh, it didn't. We almost got the death RNG chains. Very rare one. But it starts with him opening up by killing Paula, and then Paula solidifying him on the freeze. It's just enough time where Paula will die during that exchange. Oh, I'm surprised I didn't get it. That was the way this game looked like it was going with me right there. And I waited a little bit to start the second round because she didn't have enough HP to survive another hit if he had opened up by hitting her again. Which would have happened if I had not waited. Just believe that. Alright, we're looking for a single ant. These noosemen are not great. Or nothing, that works too. Outspeed, solidify, now solidify. Nice, alright, good. And outspeed again, please, thank you. Autumn, sorry, I have to concentrate more than normal because I'm not as conditioned to the run as I used to be, so I actually have to think about what I'm doing. Super Shroom, what's up, dude? That was a good fourth spawn. I had to despawn a few times, but I got it for free, no stuttering required. Good, because my stuttering is shit right now. Even though I've done stutters every one I've had to tonight. Still, they're not great. It only takes one bad one to ruin a run. Away, please. Away, please. Away, please. Away, please. Alright, last move. Now Apollo's in the safe HP range, and it's all RNG based. You don't control when she gets the HP. The double hit. Mole is greedy tonight. I need a beta on Ness and an alpha on Jeff. Little time loss for the road. Compliments of the third strongest. Alright. A on you. A on you. And X and mouse. What? Now we're getting some time back. It's hard earned, but we're getting it. And we're almost to the point where we know if we have a run or not, after all this time. This is why I like doing some runs. It's a good de-rust. So every so often I like to just get that run going for fun, going. That photo is unavoidable, and the glitchless route it is, yes. The only way you can avoid photos like that are teleporting, and we don't have teleport at this point in the game, so that's correct. What's up, Paint Chip? How you doing? I mean, you could die to avoid it, but it wouldn't really help me. And because like there's no enemies anymore in that area, so you'd have to literally die of sunstroke or something weird like that. It just wouldn't help you. It would be way too much time for the setup. Do I get a butterfly if I see one? It probably won't give me any because I'm low on PP. But it would be a time loss because I have to make a decision. But we're not getting one anyway, so it shouldn't matter. PP at this point only matters if I get into a bad situation, like bad luck, then it will matter. So we'll see. But I have enough to party. And show ticket. Hey, what's up, Rachel? Thank you. How you doing tonight? So now, for the second time, you get to be swept away by the soothing sounds of the Runaway Five and hope, pray to whatever divinity source that you believe in that department store does not end this run, because we do have a chance for department store to say nope and just nope out of the run. That chance always exists. After we pass department store, we can consider it a run that will probably finish. Alright, be right back. 1 second. This is definitely not Lay God run, but it's not bad so far. We had a couple really bad splits that lost about 3 minutes between the two, and other than that, it's been pretty good. Mole Cave wasn't great, but it was passable. We didn't get into any extra encounters. Snake Alley was horrible, but other than that, it went pretty well, so honestly, it's not a terrible run still. A switch for the birthday. Dude, you spoiled. Autumn. Alright, let's go do some shopping. Ladies, let's go. And gentlemen, I like shopping. Wow, so little money. So little money like that means we did not fight anything extra. We have been extremely efficient in this run. There is no 100% definition in EarthBound because no one can really agree on what that definition is. So, no. Oh, what did I do that for? That was like the one thing I shouldn't have grabbed. That's what I meant to grab. I meant to go the other way. Again, the D-Rust. Like 3 second time loss, bro. My time. Explosives for the kids. Let's go. All right, let's decide if we have a run or not. We're gonna know here very soon. No, this has just been an average run. I've just had really bad no-manip runs in the past. I've never had a clean run. This one's been average, if you consider all the parts as a whole. Whoop. All right, let's hope I'm not rusty on these jukes. Ah! Wow, he juked me for sure. All right, so we're already in a bad place. What do I want to do with this one? We'll just nuke it, hope for the best. Honestly, I don't even know how I would have avoided that one. He juked me the hell out of the way. I don't know if I've ever had that RNG configuration. Because I went up and he didn't go. So then I went back down. Then I went up a little further and then he committed just to fuck with me. Holy shit, this is very rare, actually. So these guys might get me as well. That's a very rare spawn. Got through that one. Now here's what decides if we have a run or not. And I didn't heal beforehand. And now we're definitely fucked. I went to green him and I got hit by the other end by some miracle. So we're definitely fucked here. There's nothing we can do. Never mind. The miracle just occurred. It's like a 10% run chance, honestly. God damn it, I hate this game. Alright. I don't know how we're still alive. We'll lose time, but somehow we're still alive. By some miracle run. I hate this game so much. Game fucked me and then kept me alive just to play with me like I'm some sort of plaything. No solidify, please. I don't even know what to say on this one. I must have had time save on this one as well because we didn't lose a lot of time. Which is weird. That was so weird of a department store. I got 2 really weird, screwy spawns. 3 really screwy spawns, 1 on each floor, and somehow survived it. You will never see that again in EarthBound. I promise. That was way too much bad luck followed by enough luck to help me survive. That you will never see again. Yeah, no shit, outlier percent. The fact that this run continues is so stupid. Cause like, it totally baited me. Hey, what's up? From Brazil. It totally baited me though. Because the ones on the top should have been greenable, which would have been really awesome. Instead I get red swirled. Because one of them moves just as I touched one of them for a green swirl. And then Ness is on a death roll from the start and I hit the like 10% run chance. It might have been 20% by that point, but it doesn't really matter since the red swirl might have added a little bit extra. Ooh, good defense on the NPCs. Man, I should not have survived that. I don't deserve this run no matter how it ends anymore. There's a small time save here if you skip this guy. I should have had it, but he did the left and randomly right movement, which is very unlucky because it makes you think you get a time save. And then you don't, so now I have a 50% chance to run by the time this guy pulls my face off. And he pulls my face off. Wow, cool. We're at like a 90% chance to run now. Anytime. That was a huge time loss there because not only did we not miss it, but we also had to wait till 90% run chance in order to run. Little bravery skip there. Wow. Game is being dork. We're gonna have to do some menuing, that's why I haven't equipped the charm yet. Alright, so goods, give that over here. And goods, give that over here. Equip. That's the most efficient way that could have gone, but it was still a time loss because of too many items. Because we didn't have to fight the actual 4th floor dealy wop. Or 3rd floor on department store. So we actually lost time because we saved the run. We had too many items. Alright, but now we're in a very healthy place for this fight. Alright, we got way too many items. 300's not great. Magn's good. And another super bomb, goods, big bottle rocket, just in case. 700 would have been nice the first time. So we're gonna survive another, we're probably gonna lose some time here, but run continues. Again, that was due to that really terrible fight we had in the cafe. We will lose a little time here. Not a lot though. I have a mashing sequence coming up in a second where I'll catch up with chat. Alright, what did I miss? If I would have got the secret herb, I would have been just fine, although arguably it would have changed my RNG. Hey, what's up, Kellogg? How's my KC brother? There's a couple KCers tonight here. Moonside's economy is, we don't even know. And it's being inside your brain. I think they're doing a little bit like more hallucinogenic than herb in Moonside. All right. Ooh, that was a loud knuckle crack. We've used a few more bottle rockets than I would have liked, but we have freaking bombs out the wazoo. No, I'm rusty as hell. This has been a very rusty run. For sure. I don't like that mole there. I was wrong. There is one more stuttering opportunity, and that's this right here. Alright, let's see if I remember my items. I only need it in here for the pizza. Pizza time. Move left or right. Can you move left or right, please? Oh, what a dick! What a troll. Hamburger, yes. Whoa! There's a bag of D's in this. And monkey cave over. I love this casually. It was like a puzzle, and I really liked this area casually, but not so much in a speedrun. Just annoying. Hey, Nacho4422 is now my friend. Thank you for that follow. Welcome to the party. Not a bad walk out. Usually something has to get in the way. But that was not a terrible walk. Maybe I'll save a few secs. Remember, a few secs is better than no secs. All right. You can hit a butterfly on this path. I've done it. A lot of people have done it. Not a lot of people. I'm pretty sure it's a pretty niche category of people. And PSI, teleport, foreside. It's such a boner kill when your teleport hits a butterfly off screen though. Alright, let's hope I get the robot skips. I've actually failed a few of these robot skips in recent years, but I don't practice enough. It's also a boner kill if you forget to talk to that lady, because that is— oh, I forgot to split. Dear Lord, I'm not that far behind. Thankfully. Alright, no robot screw-ups. Good. We can get into an unsolvable robot situation right here. But that was not it. Really good robot skips. Boom. Alright, good. Super bomb, good. Super bomb. Decent, decent. I could get still have a 5 hitter here. Nope, not anymore. I have a minute to save here? How do I have a minute to save here? That seems wrong, but I'll go with it. It might be quite a bit ahead after this, if that is indeed true. I'm not going to take the skip of the heal because I did take damage, or lose time. It saves 3 seconds if you do a potential soft lock scenario, but if you're good at it, you won't soft lock it. But it's possible to soft lock it. But it saves about 3 seconds, but not if you have to heal, because skipping the cutscene also skips the full heal. Which these full heals also cure homesickness if you get it. That's why we never see homesickness in speedruns. It's because most of our heals are full heals, and you only get it after battles, based on a percentage. Well, speaking of Robo, Kellogg, I do need to get RoboTruck back. One of these times I need to start up RoboTruck again. Blah. I'm restarting my notes for it. I'm about halfway through. I just haven't had time to clean them up yet. Yes, this is No-Manip. This is a completely different split set. But technically, world record's still within grasp on this run. For No-Manip. It's very unlikely. It would have to be a really good run because I have to save like 6 minutes total over the course of the run, but it is possible. The worst run I've ever had. Definitely be sub 4, which is the quintessential awesome run for Non-Manip. Like, only 2 other people have sub 4s, I think. Maybe 3. I think only 2, though. I think it's Phalix and Cerium that grinded out sub 4s on this. Oh, hi, Dad. I was like, why aren't I moving? And I'm about to talk to him again. So needy. Oh, this is the applicant, not Dad. Whoops, what am I thinking? Shows how much I read the text boxes anymore. All I know is when to stop mashing. That's all I know about the text box. Is what to look out for so I can stop, so I don't overmash. Oh, cock blocking son of a bitch. P-line a connection between us. Ah, Joey. Hey, yeah, that's what I think, Tater. Like, I'll look at your hips if I want to look at your hips. Who are you to judge me? All right, let's think about our bomb scenarios here. I think I have 1 on Ness and 2 on Jeff. Jeff doesn't need any right now. What I could do is just move Jeff's over to Ness and not worry about Paula for now. And we want to get rid of the refreshing herb, our secret herb. We want to move the pencil eraser because I need all the space on Ness that I can possibly get for skip sandwiches. I think that's it. Pencil eraser, secret herb, and 2 bombs from Jeff onto Ness. Wow, this is gonna be a pretty significant time save. And Foxbot with 102 more bits. You gotta be inching closer to that November leaderboard that Autumn has been memeing her way on top of for the last 3 weeks. Although it changes in December again. And boom. And boom. Alright. Have our game plan for menuing as well. Went over too far. We get into this area where there's less lag before I do my menuing. Alright, so where's the secret herb? We don't want that no more. And give that over here. Good. Bomb. One more. And give that to him as well. Go. I mean, you have been. What's up, Autumn? Alright, we got a 2-minute time, or a 2-minute cutscene here, so if you all want to know something from me, now's your time to shine. God, I got so many resources right now. I'm just gonna fully YOLO Shroom. I still have never died to Shroom, and I'm one of the few runners that can say that. And I'm brave, because I know that I've never died to Shroom. I've died to every boss in every way you can possibly think of. Even 0.0013% chances I've died to. But I've never died to Shroom. Before you say don't jinx it, I've said this every time I fought Shroom. No, console. So it's console. Wait. You ready? There's my console. There's my tube TV. Whoops. There, look at that. Look at that beautiful tube TV. Here's my controller. Here's my deep V. Whoop. Kuma's not here right now. I need to pick her up tomorrow, actually. Because she was out while I was out of town. No, it's Super Nintendo. OG Super Nintendo. Actually, what's called a one-chip, so it's one of the later releases of the Super Nintendo that has a single processing unit. On the older ones, it kind of splits into 2 different processing units to say as simply as possible. So the one chip could have some advantage in certain runs. I don't know if it does or not. I don't think that's ever been substantiated. But it could. So I have the one chip. Alright, now we got teleports. So now if we ever run into any type of situation that we hate, we can just teleport around it. As long as we're not in a cave or someplace. Alright, full yellow, let's go. We don't got time in this bitch. Take safe strats. Alright, let's keep our super bombs together. Let's use that one. Good. Super bomb. Good. Big bottle rocket. 200. 100. Those are all low rolls. All of them. We're gonna need YOLO strats at this rate. 200 again. I've literally gotten the lowest rolls. And another 200. Oh my god. I thought I was gonna end here. Oh, and I need those too. PSI, freeze. Oh, that was so bad. This is so bad, so slow. You should be almost dead. That was some of the lowest rolls I've ever gotten on Shroom. You should be hitting at least 400 plus on the Shroom with the bottle rockets, and I hit 200 every time. We're gonna lose some time on this split. Unfortunately, it's gonna be a large amount too, because I had to go into extra innings with Shroom, so. Unfortunately, that means probably 30 seconds of that time is now gone. Because even though we YOLO'd, we got such low rolls. I've never seen so low of rolls. But it is what happened. We didn't die to it though, still. But we used our extra inventory items. We had all these extra items I was so stoked about, and then we just lost them all. Now I'm gonna have to do some more menuing for Kraken. I wasn't expecting to do. But we'll do it later. I'm not gonna do it right away. Holy spawn fest. Alright, so now we teleport away from all spawns that offend us, or not. Or, you know, go the wrong way. So that was really bad, teleporting, but better than a battle. Oh, I need to get my head. A good thing we have another cutscene right here, because I need to get my head back in order. That was a huge time loss. We're gonna have, as soon as this takes off, about it. Yeah, we lost about 30 seconds in this portion. What's up, Sniz? How you doing? Ah, Sniz. Nice. Someone quote Sniz. You're in the bot. I wish I would have thought of it. Dude, that was some terrible, terrible rolls. I don't even know if we have enough bottle rockets. We might only have 2 left, in which case we're gonna have to get a little creative how we move forward in the run. We might still have 3 though. I did not check, but I'll figure it out when we menu next, which will not be anytime soon. It'll be after Pooh. Oh, this time loss hurts. Such a stupid time loss section. Broom heard that I was talking shit about him. I'll make this call right away. One, 2. Oh, neuropathy. 3. 5, 6, 7. You don't actually need that many. We need 5. We need 6 total. I have 7. I feel lag. Don't you spawn on me. Story triggers. Can definitely be spawns right here. Definitely have had those before. More cutscenes! Karaku-chan! Dude, that's my favorite name for Kraken. Karaku-chan. Hey, Ori! Good to see you, by the way. Speak of Karaku-chan, no wonder why you said it. Ori, you didn't open my snap ever. This guy, and one of our DJs that visited the stream, DJ Max, sent me, sounds like TJ Maxx, Mixmaster. No, it's Mixmaster. There you go. He sent me that card from GDQ, Niv. Yes, brain is working, I swear. Well, I sent you a picture of Niv. Yes, Mixmaster PJ, that's what I was looking for. Sorry, my brain is not working. I'm too focused on the run. But hey, he's actually here. There he is. I tagged you on the tweet as well, so I'm sure you saw it, but I knew you'd be proud. Ori's the one who was donating money for it, by the way, Mixmaster. So, Ori is the Niv Master. He has a Niv in his life, as we all should. Don't forget the dash. Important. You started it. You started this. No, it was awesome. Anytime you can get something going like that in a run, like in GDQ, that's a lot of fun. Because you fell back asleep, right, Ori? That was the thing. Alright, I don't press any buttons until I start confirming the dialogues. You don't want to be one of the people that accidentally fails this cutscene. It loses 3 minutes, and it's shameful. Stayed up all that time after work? Jesus, thanks for the love and the support on that, because it was a pretty empty run for a while until everyone started waking up. But I mean, lots of people have watched the replay and everything, of course, but man, at the time it was maybe the worst time slot that exists, because Kaizerin didn't show up for his run, and that's what pushed me to the worst time slots. Otherwise, it would have been a pretty decent time slot, to be honest. I always get something weird that happens that pushes me to bad time slots at GDQ. It's like my life. Dude, there's so many games that I want to get better at the speedrun on. It's a shame that I have to work to live and all that stuff. Like, I just thought about how, like, I'd love to get back into Final Fantasy VII. It's harder to do. I'm always so stressed. I have to wake up by at least... I have to wake up and get all my chores done by at least 2 p.m. on a Sunday for that to happen. Well, wow, I got Famicom'd. Now and then overshot the dialogue. I actually was already buffering my direction and I wanted to go next. And it just kind of sucked me in. That was stupid. We're gonna have to menu some bombs off still. Can't forget to do that. Alright, PSI, freeze B. Oh, I'm low on bottle rockets. It's fine. It's gonna change the way we do things a little bit. Oh, and I'm gonna have to life up Ness as well. And it's gonna be a beta. Which I'm already gonna be short on PP for him. Probably. Depends on how the next part of the run goes. So that's some bad luck there as well. I gotta remember the menu here. Alright, 3 menus from Paula. Alright, so we're gonna need this because we used too many bottle rockets on a really bad RNG a bit ago. Oh my god, what did I... Oh, my inventory is all weird. Oh, that sucks. Alright, so we're losing a ton of time here, actually. And... Alright, PSI... Our inventory is stable again, at least. I forgot, I do need to fill them up, skip sandwiches, because if I don't do that, then my whole inventory is foodbarred going forward. Be rust at its finest. Very rare to get spawns here, but it does happen. If you're unlucky. But I already lost a lot of time on menuing, so... Watch that time milk away. So we need Jeff to not fail as hard on his bottle rockets because he hit for no more than 250 on Shroom the whole entire battle, which is why we're short on bottle rockets now. After having way more items than we needed originally. And then all the bombs hit for less than 200. It was literally the lowest damage Shroom you could possibly have, so I ran out of items there. So I'm using my backup bottle rocket now instead of later in the run when I would have wanted to use it. Yeah, there's really no way you actually kill the amount of flash. Plus, you don't have Flash B yet. You don't get that till actually relatively later level. So, I don't think anyways. I shouldn't have it yet. Maybe I do. I don't know. I know I don't in glitch runs, which is a huge problem with glitch runs. Time for Karaku-chan! Alright, Ori, I need some good hits here, because Jeff has been just a pain in my side this whole entire adventure. He's low hit everything or missed everything so far. I don't think he's made a positive impact on this run yet. He's been kind of a piece of shit this run. Like, all in all things considered. Alright, good. Soup bomb. Good. Soup bomb. Big bottle rock. Okay, good. Soup bomb. 300's a good hit. The green light of nothingness. It's the safest one to get. That was almost enough to kill him on his own. The bombs were. I was only like 200 short, so I felt pretty good about Jeff's chances on that one. We do have an extra bomb on Paula now, which isn't relevant now, but it could be later. Green light, it does nothing. But we have another minute or so before we actually touch down, so we did lose some time here as well. I think. We have like 10 seconds to split, so yeah, pretty sure we lost some time here. Come on, cutscene. This cutscene seems variable. I don't know why sometimes it takes longer than others. As long as we're still -2 minutes, I'll feel okay. Man, we're just milking away this nice fat time save I had, huh? Okay, 10 seconds ain't so bad. That's for the speed, not for the defense. Skipping a photo there as well. See how many sunstrokes we're able to get in this short amount of time. Here's another photo skip that I use a teleport to do, but it could actually turn into a photo if I'm unlucky. 2 so far. So it's all about subpixeling. Did not get it. Alright, so... Get one of them now, just to advance RNG, because why not at this point? Alright, so we have the skip sandwiches on this. Whoa, Famicom there. That could have hurt. You do not want to get Famicom'd in sections like this. Like that. Holy shit, I've never gotten that encounter before. But I got Famicom'd. That's exactly what I was fearing, and we might get into both encounters now. Because if you touch those guys even, then it's an encounter. Really bad start. Really bad start. Because we're probably going to get in both encounters now. Oh no, we didn't get the second, which is fortunate for us, but that was a Famicoming. I've never gotten in that encounter before. And because of that, it wore off before this one. And so this is 2 encounters I've never gotten in. So that's already a loss of about a minute. Not great. Should not go back and forth here, but I have to because that guy was in a bad position. I had to risk it there because I'm getting really fucked on this RNG and my controller. Alright, so goods. So we're getting here. This can always be a bad one. Oh, for free. Good. Alright, so freedom there actually saves me a lot of time. We're starting to get back to where we were. That's good. Oh, wow. Come on, man. Stop. It's controller. There's no rhythm or rhyme to it. It's just everywhere. Alright, so that was really unfortunate, but nothing I can do about that now. 600's good. Should be able to beat him in 2 freezes as long as the damage doesn't suck nards. Toaster. That's the way it works when you're an expert at the game. Not doing anything too fancy. There's no glitches allowed in this run, so I'm just playing the game really quickly. Not to say I don't cheese the game in certain spots, but no glitches. Oh god, I really hope that's green. I saw him and I made a quick decision, which was a very good decision. Otherwise it would have been red. So that's decision making at its finest right there. Alright, so here's the spot where RNG combines with skill. I gotta do it perfectly, and also I need to get the rolls in order to make this next part work. These skips, these next 3 skips on hieroglyphs are all pretty difficult. Like that. Like, there's nothing I can do if he jumps down that early. So, once again, time lost for days. This is one I should have gotten. That's the easiest of the next 3. And unfortunately, because Boo's gonna get low in health, I'm gonna have to heal his cold now. Because it's the one person he really did not need to hit. Oh my god. That sucked. I thought I could make it for a second, but that was a bad decision. I'm just gonna see if we can't get Pooh to die. There we go. No one needs to live except for Ness at this point, so I can just kind of YOLO run through there. That saves me a heal at least. Alright, here's another one. If I run out of skip sandwich, it's really gonna suck. Wow, do you see how quickly he jumped off? There's literally no RNG path where I could have skipped that. So RNG is gonna just keep on fucking me today. I'm really getting upset on that. I think I fought every hieroglyph, but like the ones up to the left like this, literally nothing I can do if it decides to do that. I'll go back and forth a couple times on this one to get something a little more favorable. Hopefully it's a green, but if it's not, I just run from it. So I'm gonna lose time on this split, even though I have a huge time save. I'm probably gonna lose time, especially since I don't expect the game to actually give me any quick runs at this point. Even though I have over a 50% chance to run right now. Just don't expect it. And dicked all over. This is bad luck. Or worse luck. And here's the last one. This is the hardest one to hit based on luck. I don't expect much from it. As you can see. I hit every single hieroglyph. Sucks. To lose so much time in a stupid section like this, based on some controller malfunctions. At least that one's green. I took that one green on purpose because I knew it was going to be red. Experiences taught me that would have been red otherwise. So not the best luck, but I've had worse, I guess. And last skip sandwich I'll need in here. And if you get very lucky, you can get that skip, but it's very rare. We're almost out. Unless I have a controller malfunction, at least. I know I'm out now. Man, I had so much time to save here, and we're not going to save barely any of it. Sucks. We had minutes to save. We have another 2 minutes here? Are you kidding me? What happened to me in this run? I have so much time to save in that section, and I have even more to save now. Are you kidding me? Such a terrible run now, and yet it's still going at a strong pace. As long as I get some luck once in a while. Ooh, that guy almost got me. He tried. He went right around the barrier. Like he knew how to exactly move to get me. And... Hey, this place is actually surprisingly difficult when you're under-leveled and under-geared. A lot of runs actually end here for various reasons. Sometimes it's because you forget money. Sometimes it's because of presence, but I've seen a lot of runs in here, specifically with newer runners. Once you have all the spawn plates memorized, it's not nearly as bad. Yeah, at least you know when to have like a heads up. You have to go through it twice, that's the worst part. Not like you can breathe easy. And it also has a non-teleport section with Dungeon Man. You can't teleport when Dungeon Man's in your party, so therefore, another little time waste. If you can get into fights there, because sometimes there's nothing you can do about the fights. Full heal, even though I just got one. Oh yeah, and the worst part is you can get sniped on this section. Just dropping down these holes, this first 2 holes, 10% chance. Get into encounters. On all 3 sections. So there's 2 holes, and then this section, and then when I drop down here, it's possible there's spawns. Just ready to snipe, so it's just a very awful section. Oh. I use a skip sandwich because I know I can't teleport once I leave here. I'm going to use the best of my knowledge to get past. This is worst case scenario. This is the worst encounter and there's nothing I can do about it. Besides not get a red swirl. Oh god. It's gonna be a bad one. This is how you die. My whole entire crew is in trouble. I'm probably gonna die here. Yep. Well, this is a quick death. Now no skip sandwich. I don't think it persists. Maybe it does. It does. But even more spawns. That was a huge time loss. But we have no MP now, so now we have to be very careful. And that puts us more shallow on money, where money is really important to us. This is even more shallow there. So that was actually pretty lucky. We have no MP anymore, so if we get into a battle, we're dead, essentially. So, and I just got a sunstroke as well. As if I didn't have enough issues, now we're sunstroked as well. I have to be very careful, because even a fight here, I'm dead. Alright, so we're very low on money. Excruciatingly low. Not good. The bad luck's still abounding here. Okay. Most dangerous part's behind us. We're going to use an inertron at the end. I don't know what it's called here, but I call it an inertron because the exact same thing exists in Chrono Trigger. It's the machine that heals you completely. I don't know what to call it other than the inertron. Definitely be using the inertron. Please don't be stuck. Please go away. Thank you. Okay. Now we're out of the scary section for sure. We're gonna need the ribbon because, as I said, we're already low. I don't even know if I have enough money. We'll see. Almost to a cutscene, now I can catch up on chat a little bit. Get that item for cash only. My money, and I need it now. Those guys are going to try to clip through the boundary to get me. Those are the presents you're worried about. The rest of them here just aren't really that big of a deal. The Neutron! I got really lucky, like, honestly. When you die there, it's very, very hard to get through that section with no MP to teleport away from things. Or to run if you have to do it, so... Honestly, despite what happened, That was about as lucky as I could have gotten. We should save another minute or so here. It's not a perfect dungeon, man, but it will save a little time. How's everyone doing for this minute of cutscene? Yeah, the revitalizing device. I still like a Nerdtron, just so I can mix my genres. Or not my genres, but my games. Development companies. This will put us on sub 4 pace at least. I don't know how the rest of my splits look from here on out. But that puts us at a pretty good location, a pretty good start there. Alright, let's go. Alright, sell. We're gonna sell a couple items here. Now we buy multis for the Alties. Lots of them. We need all but one slot filled. That's what she said. Another execution-based area. Hopefully it doesn't go as bad as Pyramid did. Damn sure. We had so low of money in this run, I'm very nervous that we won't have enough. Definitely are going to have a slower Geigus because of it. Because we can only afford 3 bombs. How did we get to this point? We only need $100 left for the rest of this run, so 70 to be fair, but... Famicom there, so it's a bad first ports. I just need to focus. Low on bombs, lower than I'd like to be. And that was a bad port as well. Shit. Now I'm just not focused. So that should have been 2 ports, not 3. And there are worse outcomes. Not a great port there either. I want to kind of see what's across the horizon here, make sure I have enough space. Port. That was a bad port as well, but I'll probably walk it out, depending on what's in front of me. Because porting again would actually lose time there. Alright, no enemies. Fish bad. Yeah, that was a better port right there, as long as there's no enemies, which I'm going to keep an eye out for. Alright, some people try to take this in 1. I'm going to do 2. Because I don't trust. I've bad ported here before, so... I'd rather just take it in 2 like that. And... multis! I actually got really lucky on spawns. I've seen people leaving that are good at that teleport of swag porting all the way to Barf there. I've seen them bad ports, so I just don't risk it. There's 2 more ports and 2 more places where you can get sniped by enemies, so we're not out of the woods yet. But good deep darkness so far. One extra port than we normally like. And some of the ports were kind of sloppy. That one was a little sloppy, and that's fine. We'll walk a little further. And we don't want to hit those enemies, because they are not our friends. Keep an eye out to the right, like that. See how I went up after I saw them? That's because they chase Ness. Technically speaking, they don't chase the other kids. They're not very opportunistic that way. They literally chase Ness every time. Oh, whoops, what am I doing? Well, that was a stupid time loss. I'm used to photo. It was like 10 seconds, not that big of a deal. I'm used to photo where all of a sudden you go and talk to him and everything, and it's just not what we do right now. So, we're fine though. I should have one skip sandwich on Nest still. Also had a pretty bad Starman base too, because I have time to save here as well. Alright, whoops. There we go. Alright, so I need one space on Ness. I should already have it. If not, then we'll have to sell the Casey Bat like a scrub. Alright, so 1, 2, 3. And I do. Oh shit! I have to get more money anyways, I forgot. That's the rustiness I need to get out. I was really low on cash for this run. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I don't know why I went the other way there. 10, 11. What do we got on us now? There it is. Alright, we're gonna move stuff over after this. Come on, get stuck. Thank you. I'm gonna try to despawn this section like I just did. Saves a little time. Don't have to teleport through then. I do need to drop the Casey Bat at some point because I don't have it. My inventory's not right anyways, so it's not gonna help me. I need to leave things the way they are. Let's just go ahead and when we get a chance, drop the Casey Bat. I can't forget to do that. MS Paint Piece for the last time this run. I've done it before, Stinner, but like it's not worth it. I mean, it doesn't save that much time where you want to risk failing it, because then it saves a lot of time. Or I mean, then it loses a lot of time. So better just to do it the way that's going to be most consistent. Because even, I would say that's not even world record strats at that point. Alright, wasted some time on this. With some tomfoolery. And some of this, the reason why it's so gold is probably because I never did the shopping here before. So, honestly, there's probably not as much gold here as you'd think. I vaguely remember my Starman base being really good in PB. And then that was like the last really, really good split. My Starman bases are always too good in PBs. Only in PBs. Like, if I'm going to PB, it's going to be with the Starman base that makes me feel like shit for running against it. I'll have to use the eraser, and that's when or the pencil eraser here, and that's when I'll destroy the Casey Bat. Or I could just save it all. It doesn't matter. I could just save it all for later. But again, since it doesn't matter, may as well get rid of the inventory lag. Hey, R3, 17 months. Thank you so much, my friend. How are you doing this fine afternoon? Evening. This night. Spawn strats and Hemicom and pencil eraser. Time is it even? Oh, it is nighttime. Even for you. Most worthless walk that there is, because you'll never fight these enemies. They'll run from you by the time you ever have a chance to fight them. So that's why they are like the most worthless enemies in the game. Don't be stuck, please. Oh, that's a lot of lag. That's painful. Don't hit anyone. And teleport away. Go gadget teleport. Yes, I did. That was on purpose. It was to get away from the enemies. Alright. Wait for that punk to despawn himself, hopefully. Sometimes he gets stuck. Sometimes he's obstinate. Oh, I should give the cup of nudes to Pooh as well. Just to keep my inventory clean for magic cans since it doesn't matter anymore. When I get a chance, I'll do that. Which will be when I use my next skip sandwich. Despawn. You nerds. High focus area of the run right here, so that's why I'm kind of focused. This is one of the execution portions. Hey, Burns, with 13 months. Thank you so much for that love and support, friend. Greened. Good. See what the next little spawn play gives me, because it's possible I don't have to use a skip sandwich, but I didn't see anything to the... Oh, yeah, there definitely is. Alright, so what was I going to do? Oh, yeah. We'll give that to Pooh. Goods. Green that one as well. We're just going to green chain these as much as we can. For that reason, mooks are one of the scariest enemies in the game, and I don't want to fight one. I'm gonna green as much as possible. Go do it, punk. Trying to be greedy with that last despawn. I got it, but it also could have been the Starman going through. That was my world. So, it was a risk. Greens are instant runs if you missed that earlier. That's why I try to green everything. That last second turn is what gives me those greens in that situation. I don't want to face the diamond guys. That's the only real thing. So anything else, like when these guys appear, I'll just take the battle because it's easier to do that. It's a 10-second time loss as opposed to a question mark time loss, which is basically what it would be otherwise. Because you don't know how many are going to respawn in these high percentage locations. Should be the last one. There can be one more after this, but should be the last one. A terrible Starman base. I've had worse. Oh, never mind. And we'll just take it. I don't want to risk walking backwards into more spawns. Sometimes forward progress is underrated. When people try to get really greedy in these sections and despawn everything. Oh, and another. Now I really wish I would have. Oh, we skipped him though. He was confused. and what his life had become. We're not out of the woods yet, but we're out of the hell part of it. Get this for later. There's one more spot we have to despawn, probably. Some enemies. Contrary to popular belief, this does not give you a free walk. It only clears up one spawn plate. Everyone's like, it's a spawn, despawn. Yeah, one of the plates. Not all of them. Yeah, I think this gold was set before I did shopping in Winters. So Jeff should be able to kill this guy in one hit. If he doesn't, then we all cry. And multi... Yeah, outspeed. As long as we don't lose time here, we're in pretty good shape. Some leveling to do here. Alright, looking at chat for a second. Yeah, my PB in this on No-Manip had 0 spawns in the last section. It had a rougher early game though, or early part of that split. So, though it wasn't like perfect, it's passable. I'm not gonna lose time, which for my best split in the game is not bad. Oh, whoops, wow. I just missed and then freaked out and talked to him. It's a longer cutscene. It still works. Oh. Wow, I just did it twice. I tried to press A and it got eaten, so I mashed through it and actually got it twice, so never mind, we won't be saving time here. So that was an eaten input that caused that. Oh my god, that's 20 seconds I'll never see ever again. And at least there's no spawn there. God, that was ridiculous. That was just wicked ridiculous. I did save some time still though, even though that was kind of a shitty way to save some time. And teleport back to Wonetti. A lazy port. But, come on, don't be like this. Game's being a real jerkhole. Jerkhole! Yeah, multi-bottle rocket plus cheesing Jeff's speed. Don't forget to cheese Jeff's speed, because without that... then your multi-bottle rocket will not kill him, probably. Got a little bit more menuing here. Keeping our inventory just clean. We want to move that over, because whoever has that gets the Indicrout, which is a key item you can't get rid of. So we're going to try to keep Ness's inventory clean for Magicant, since we don't have really a choice at this point. Yeah, and as long as we can keep up this pace, then this will be nice, crispy sub 4. We need to stop making mistakes. Oh, whoops, why did I just split? That's photo percent at work. I was like, I got this! I wish I was that far ahead. That would be magical. Bag of these nuts. Onto Ness. This is a nice little D-rust though. This is going okay for a D-rust. This all depends on how many fappies I get in my path. And then we have stop ghost rats. Something I coined a long time ago to get through this section cleaner. Oh, that guy was not gonna do it. You can get stuck there, by the way. That guy was not about that life. Okay. Basically, I'm just letting this whole entire place despawn itself by their wavy movements they do. Oh wow, that's a rare spawn plate. Not expect that. Alright, next spot is I need either fappies I can green or nothing. That I cannot green. That I cannot green. This is, it usually happens within 2 or 3. But not today. I'm gonna use a skip sandwich here. I don't really want to, but not giving me much of an option. Here goes one of my extra skip sandwiches. I'm gonna green this one down because I don't mess with these guys. These electric specters are really terrible enemies. So I'm just gonna green it down, bite the bullet on that one. Better than having to use a star storm or some shit. Alright, so I just like to get rid of that. That's my strategy that I do, I guess. For no reason other than I just don't like it on him. Because you don't need it anymore, so now I can just spam bottle rockets instead of menuing over to them. I can do something like this. Defend, good. Multis, defend really fast. I don't have to deal with like inventory lag or anything like that. Wow, if that deflected, that could have actually been a one-rounder. He's only like 300 HP off from death. That was a really high bottle rocket hit. If I still had a big bottle rocket, I would have just used that, but we didn't. Because of shroom. I don't expect this to be a world record. I mean, I made too many mistakes. If I got a world record with as many mistakes as I made today, then I would almost be disappointed that I got it. So, trust me, that's not my goal right here. But this will be good splits to run against for the first time on No-Manip. Alright, crack the knucks. This is going really well. Looks like I'm gonna save more time here actually, which would be dopamine. Nice time save there. And I'm not gonna risk that guy coming up and getting me. You can soft lock here though. There's always that. You're not, but you can. Wow. Eagle Orb, why? You stuck? RBM, no. This is not how this works. I'm actually gonna go all the way around because of that. Freaking RBM coming to haunt the run. And lag as well as enemies. While we're doing teleporting through here. I've never seen an enemy there, but I've never gone that far over to avoid an Eagle Orb either. So that was good decision making, because if I had not gone over like I did, probably it would have gotten me. It was faking being stuck. Sometimes it does that because it's a jerk. Alright, let's get Paula right. Alright, so give that over to Paula if she has space, which she does. I don't know why she wouldn't at this point, so give that over here. Equip, whoops, that's fine. Independence, and Book of King. We're good. So these are all 20% chance to be empty. We really want them to be empty. Very dangerous enemies, so we will try our best not to fight them. It's possible to green them by YOLOing through these, but like that one I could have. Not recommended. Usually you get it pretty quick. I've had it take up to 3 minutes though, which right now we've already lost on these odds. Barely. It's lost by a little. We gotta watch this guy. Oh, he's not there. There's another 20%er. That one I could have greened. I need to practice that. I feel like that's always the right decision if you can green it. This sucks waiting. Like this I lost on the odds as well. I didn't hit that 20%. Taking way too long. But I haven't been counting, but longer than it should have taken. So 2 skips on him, right? Yeah, okay. So this one I'm just gonna green chain. You've seen it before. If I can. I can't because there was none on the bottom step, which actually is unlucky in that context because now I actually have to fight these bad boys. So what I'm gonna do is, this is actually really bad. All right, so do that, bash. Try this. Very weak enemies, but very unfortunate duo. All right, so that's fine. Might solidify him as well, who knows. Good. Well, no, always works. Man, that's a very fortunate combo to get, especially when you can't green it. That one wasn't green either. These are like, they have a high speed, but they're so weak. Worst thing they can do is possess you, so I just YOLO run from those if there's just one of them. Skipped. That's the worst one. So the worst combo in the game exists in there. So we can skip the worst combo. Bash, bash, PSI. We're just gonna beat weak enemies. There's no reason to freak out. We couldn't get to it in time to green it, but as I said, very weak enemy. May as well just crack that guy's skull, stupid little flaming skull open. And we'll green the rest of them going forward. They kind of hop walls if you let them. That's why I was very careful there. And we can go straight up to the battle because we already did all of our menuing. Alright, PSI, recover, life up, defend, multi, defend. That went pretty well. Oh no, Jeff is dying! JK. This is the most dangerous round of Diamond Dog if he flashes us. Got a very vicious penis. That's fine. It's hard as a diamond, which is why it collapses people. Get it, Diamond Dog? Hey, it's good to have to be able to finish a run for you, Tater. I mean, the run's not over yet. It could still die in Gygus. We hope it doesn't. I'm taking every precaution so that it doesn't, including safety strats for Gygus. We won't lose time. Again, my whole goal is keep on taking off that like 10-20 seconds at a time. If we keep that up, we're in good shape. And X and mouse. And we need another X and mouse. Alright, what are we at? We have the longest cutscene of the remaining game coming up, and I'll probably use that to my advantage to clear my head and use the toiletry. It helps. It's clearing the mind for a second and thinking about something other than the run. And teleport. Poor side. What's up, Dennison? How you doing? We have a couple things we need to do here. This is not photo percent, although sometimes I feel like it is. We need to go up here and we need to get propositioned by the dude. To go get Venus nanners. We're gonna use our last money of the game in this split. I'm doing okay. This has been a good run, except for the cock-blocking NPCs. That was a long movement for freaking hairnet grandpa, or whatever the fuck that thing is supposed to be. Buy the tickets. And I know that I'm good on inventory because of how things are spaced right now. And longest cutscene. I'm gonna go use the restroom. All right. Not that much snow, although I haven't looked outside in a while. But as of earlier tonight, it wasn't that bad. I know it's supposed to be a lot worse in other places of the country. Why are people sending me so many videos? Do not forget the banana. You have one goal. There we go. One job, get that nanner. Hey, Lexoc, what's up? Thanks for the luck. This has been nice. Been a decent run. Most of the pain has been caused by my own hand from just derusting. I've had a few unlucky splits, but the worst I've ever done. I see that, Yenny. I see you, shaking that ass. Alright, do not talk to him. Use the banana. So, pretty sure the split went pretty well in PB. The biggest thing I have to worry about here is this first entrance is sometimes hard to get into if you're very unlucky. Like this. Oh god, it's a roach. That's really bad because it fooled me into committing because I was going to just run from the trash can. The roaches have extremely high speed. You can't do it. So that's a pretty big time loss right there to start it out. I was pincered on either side. That's exactly what you're concerned about, is that opening kind of entry. Lag is an issue. There can be spawns inside the water. They're not supposed to, actually. Fun fact. It's just the spawn plates kind of seep into the sewage area. So sometimes spawns are in the sewage area. By sometimes, I mean a lot of the time. You walk outside of here just to gain a couple seconds. It's faster than going through the water. Wow, that's actually the third time in a row that's happened where I've never seen it before. It spawns right there in the water. I didn't know it could happen until about 3 runs ago, and now it's happened every time. Weird. Feel lag. Be above or below. I'm only worried about the stuff in the water, obviously. Watching very carefully. Alright, I might have to do a little bit of stuttering here. See how it works. Oh, nope, we got it for free. Nice. You don't get an exit mouse here, you really done fornicated up. Dude, you can't break a nest stride. Let's see. College teammates still off the road. Oh shit. Sorry to hear that. Hopefully he's okay. I know it's a little slick out. I mean, I can always work from home if I have to, but I work a block away from. Words are hard. I live a block away from where I work, so most of the time getting into work is not a big deal for me. I'm starting to get to the point where I have mental exhaustion. Starting to get to that time. The time loss you're seeing is from stupidity. And exit mouse. That's from not despawning the first set of enemies. I guess it wasn't stupidity. Honestly, it could have happened to anyone. This is a pretty perfect split, and I think I lost time. I don't know exactly how. I just feel like I lost time based on another section. Like I got the, I don't know, something feels off to me right here. All right, so PSI, teleport to Delam. Oops. I got Famicom or something there. I just want to do that one carefully. Dennison, thank you for the host. That's right, we go straight over here. Next spot. Yeah, there's a minute to save here, so I definitely lost time somewhere. Because it wasn't a bad actual place. I think I just forgot to do something. Start with a very high % chance to run on these guys, but it doesn't mean we will. Like 60-70%. Now it's like 90%. So that's just really unlucky right there. God, that sucks. Might even have to heal Jeff because of that. Hope to get away this time. We start at like 60-70%. Now I'm nervous. First one started off so bad. Now I'm nervous. Oh god, there's not usually a spawn here, so this one kind of sucks. Double flute dude. We got away first try, not so bad. Alright, so actually, I am going to use a skip sandwich here. I didn't think I was going to, but I want to hit this next spawn. Green if I can, which I did not. Again, same thing applies. It's not 3 of them, so if we fail to run, it's not the worst. Oh, it is 3. Okay, one was hiding. So we hope to get away first turn. Which we're not going to. And I really need to get away because Jeff is going to die. They really want Jeff to die. We're at like 80-90% run now. That was really shitty. So lost a lot of time on this one. We're about to lose a little bit more. The Life Noodles escapade we just had to take. Alright, don't fail me now, Jeff. We already lost time, so don't do it. Thank you. We're probably gonna lose even more time here because that was a pretty shitty area. One of the shittiest of the shitty. It's about 30 seconds to get out, so we will lose more time here. So used to that being much easier than that. We're gonna lose a lot more time if we get sniped here, but there was no enemy, so. These things have swooping patterns, so even if they're trying to run, they can just get a hold of you out of nowhere. Ooh, like that. Hey, Bio, thank you for the host. Alright, so PSI, teleport to Diamond Valley. Oh, not the greatest split there. If we can't make some of it back here. Again, it says we have a time save. I don't know if I can trust anything anymore. Okay, it's fine. Still gonna have to green it, but at least it's green. Alright. Skip up. Good first tunnel. Ooh, buddy. Oh, I almost got away completely. I'm gonna YOLO run this because there's no mushroom. There's a mushroom you don't YOLO run. Because those things have ruined runs before. Alright, defend, goods, multi on the right target. That was a really good dungeon. I do need to bring the rabbit's foot over to Ness at some point. Might as well do it now since we'll have to auto-fight Monomole. Go ahead and do that really quick just to be ready for magic hands. And equip. Now we're ready for magic hands. Let's see how good this split really was in my PB, because that was an extremely good split there. If it was any faster than that, then I don't know what to say about life anymore. I quit. I don't quit. Still. That'd be unfortunate. Flag. Ooh, I almost greened that. I did not have to. Get out of here, jerk. Alright, so I did save time by gambiting this. Alright, and teleport to Tucson. There's a little tiny sliver of hope to teleport through this section. There we go. Way better. I need to save 3 skip sandwiches in this section. Pass the lag a little bit, and we have 3 to use here. Technically, it's very dangerous unless you save 4, because robots like to eat your sandwiches. But it depends on how dangerously we want to live. But we're already ready for Magic Hand, so that's good news, I guess. Get out of here, swooper. Oh, I should have used a skip sandwich here. Well, I guess we'll save 4 for Gygus because I forgot to use one in Peaceful Rest. So there's not going to be a good time to use one again until Lilliput. We're talking about the Inertron now. Swag. Right. Let's fornicating go. Cliff skip. Let's invalidate the run by cliff skipping there. Alright, we can get through. As long as I can get past fat ass over here, we're fine. That's a lot of lag though. Alright, we're gonna auto fight this because we don't have any type of bottle rockets because Jeff has been failing. That works! He only has a little bit of health left. You really have to level up, Paula. Do you really need that extra level? at this point. All right, magic hand time. I had a really bad magic hand in PB. I do remember that. It was one of the worst I've ever had. So just screw those 48 seconds. I have more than that. It was a really bad magic hand. I just remember very clearly being frustrated because it never gave me an enemy I could skip. I think I fought everything. Although I did have first turn runs a lot, but it gave me like every enemy in the world. Well, let's see how rusty I am at magic hand. I could be really rusty. I'm gonna go get some more water really quick because I'm out. So the rabbit's foot is on Ness right now and will remain on Ness. Well, he's not going to have it equipped the whole time, but it's going to remain on him for a while because he needs to be able to run well in Magic Camp from other enemies. Now, last run I got to this point did die to Ness's Nightmare. He is a run killer. Because if he does the exact right RNG chain, and by right I mean the exact wrong RNG chain, then he will definitely screw up this run. Oh, I mean, this requires me to execute well in Magic Hand anyways, which I'm not putting that type of pressure on myself. I honestly haven't been the best in Magic Hand ever since I stopped running Glitchless all the time because I'm used to doing it without spawns now. Because of that, I'm just relaxed, man. I'm just chilling out, man. He can't because I'm gonna put on the Night Pendant, but he can shield up and then make you take massive damage. And then you can low roll your Dragonites. He can shield up and also heal himself. So he does all those things. By the time you kill him, then you're probably dead. Alright, heavy execution area, that's why I'm putting too much pressure on myself because without executing this recently, it's going to be a little rough. All this takes repetition. Repetition I have not been doing recently. There's a third item that I need to beat Ness's Nightmare, hopefully. It's as easy as that. Alright, so goods. Where's that first skipper? Boom. Disrespected. Boom. Disrespected. Boom. Disrespected. Boom. Oh, shit. That one got me. I could have just went up. He was moving towards the middle, though. The second one got me. I was so confident. So confident. And then that. Alright, so we're actually going to heal that right away so we don't have to life up. Boom. Disrespected. That one was impossible. Is that a lips and ooh, this one can be bad if you don't get away quick. Oh, never mind. It's like a 20% start base run chance. Ah! What? Bro, quick maneuvering. Hey, thank you for that new follow. This one's impossible to get away from. He was right in the middle. It's single elemental though, so who cares? I was hoping it was green if I didn't get past it, and it was. Hey, not bad. I've had worse. Let's see how we do on Kraken skips. I'm used to doing it with 4 people now. 4 kids, so I don't know what's like good anymore. No, that's not. I'm gonna be kind of careful here because fuck this noise. Probably could have made it on the first little lap. I should have stopped being a pussy and just did it. Oh shit. Dude, Kraken came to play today. Alright, Kraken. I know I said I'm gonna play it safe, but you need to get the fuck out of here. Alright, there we go. If I don't get stuck. There we go. Kraken, you're stressing me out. Okay, it's number 2. See what number 3 does for me. Yeah, you can stay up there. I don't care. Do your thing. Alright, now as long as he doesn't shield on the first round. Alright, goods. Bag of D's. That's his glorious lights. Exactly what you want to see since I'm invincible to it. He could heal himself here. Oh, but 3 may get him if he doesn't heal. Nice. 2 really high rolls, and then a low roll, but the 2 high rolls covered it. Not a bad magic ant. I should save time here. I don't know why I wouldn't. That was extremely good magic ant. Those bag of D's are super effective. That's what happens when you just relax and you just chill out, man. Look, we're just chilling out, dog. That was a good magic ant, though. It's looking like we'll save a little time. Seizure warning, by the way, if you're prone to seizures. Now would not be a great time to look at the screen. In the OG version, they did not fix the images to avoid such seizures. Bio, by the way, thanks for stopping by, dude. Sorry, I've been so focused on this run. This is a pretty decent run, so I've been trying to focus as much as I can in my very rusty state. Appreciate everyone for being here, though, keeping me entertained. It's been a good night. Quite gold, but damn it if it wasn't close. I think I had a really good hill climb in this PB. I don't really know for sure anymore. I'm just gonna teleport Beta out of this because I don't feel like even. Alright, so equip, rabbit's foot, PSI, teleport. I mean, you can swag pour out of here. I'm just too tired to do it, so let's just take it all nice and chill. That's for another day. gonna get Syrium's despawn to work here. Nope. Oh, and that guy was super unhappy I even tried. Was not about that life. And teleports. See what's on this next spawn plate before we go. Oh, there they are. That's why I wanted to check. There's a spawn. Just depends on where they are and if it's an emergency or not. Oh, shit. How did that not get me? I'm chill. Look, my swag porting is not the best right now, but I'm chill. Oh, I don't like his position. Get rid of him. Oh my god, get out of the fly lane. Alright, teleport. And, oh. That swag port was better. Okay, finally. Swag port for the people. But that guy needs to get the fuck out. One more swag ports. Okay. A lot of ports, but no real travesties, so that's good. And back to SV. And I don't keep track of my viewers. I just enjoy the people that are here. I don't keep up a program or anything like that. I mean, I appreciate everyone for showing up. Dude, this could be a pretty good run. Gygus is all that's left. Cave of the Past and Gygus stands between us. Infamy. But I'm just glad people show up at all. I enjoy y'all's company. As long as there's like awesome people in here, that's all I care about. This is a really good split in PB. I'm probably gonna lose some sex here. But, I mean, I didn't get any encounters, so that's always really good. Maybe you can avoid encounters. You're in a good spot. Oh, I care about everybody, but the thing is, like, I care about you all for people, not for numbers that you put on my screen. If that makes sense. Because y'all my friends. Hey, Juniors, I remember you. How have you been? Yeah, you've been around a long time. I remember your old name too, B Juniors, right? Just like B Juniors by himself. This has been such a sloppy run, too. Shows how much improvement there can be on this run still, because this is sloppy jalopy. Let's see, 7.5. We might get out of this barely losing some time, but I don't think we'll lose a ton of time on this one. Because the split seems pretty aggressive. I've been a sloppy run. Well, y'all make me pretty moist. Alright, let's see if we can execute this area. Yeah, we'll lose a little time, but nothing worth writing home about. But for a pretty good, running against a pretty good split, I'll take this. And I'm not gonna get the green on this one. I normally do, but not today. Oh, and the greatest pair that time has ever seen. And, oh god. Do we really have to start off with a star party? Do we really, like, have to make this our life? We're like 70%. There you go. That should have been green. I believe I got robbed there. This is not another one of those douchebag starmen. And there goes one sandwich. So it begins. And start healing people so we don't lose anyone in the interim. I was like, I'm getting this green. It's happening. Still need to heal Pooh up, but I didn't have a chance on that one. I was still searching for my next green to chain. And life up. Ooh. One by himself is not the worst in the world. I mean, these guys have pretty high speed, so not running from them is pretty common. What? How is that red? Look, did I not turn around? Oh, you douchebags. At least he didn't steal my sandwich. I disagree with the game's decision on that one. Douchebags. That's a good one to green. None of my alerts are up to date anymore. Actually. Oh wow, free. Free at last. Wow, that was a lucky green. He randomly swooped into me, actually. I was extremely fortunate, because I wouldn't have made it to one of the enemies in time to actually green them. One more green. Yeah, buddy. Alright. First enemy out the gate, a star party, and then nothing, and then on out. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. So we do want to get Paula all the way up, even if it's a few HP. Go ahead and give that Jeffticles whip. Alright, we're ready. Hey, Dim, thank you for that host. Everybody else should have got enough HP. I'm gonna use cape strats. There's a chance we still bop this run, but it's less than normal, I guess. And we don't have as many bombs as normal either. We have a really good Gygus though. That would be fortunate. All up to Jeff at this point. Off! Thank you for that sub! Welcome! And PSI, I'm gonna focus here for a second. As y'all can probably imagine, the life of BM Paula. Alright, it's an A, so it doesn't matter. We're basically home free. Just depends on Jeff's damage now. Good. And a really good hit there, so this will probably be the end of that. She has one bomb, I believe. Oh, she does not. Alright, so that's news to me. And defend, PS, what am I doing here? Good. I don't have anything for him. Oh, what am I doing? And that'll be good. Okay. A little bit of confusion. Normally I have different inventory here, so I had to like kind of fumble around and see what I did or didn't have. Nice dodge. So we'll have one bomb on this guy to start out with, and then we have one more on this. So now we just really want to hit those Starstorms. that we don't lose Pooh before he can get off one of his Omegas. We need a quick round here. 200. Alright, one more bomb here. PSI. Different. PSI. Starstorm. Good into turn. We're at about 1,000. 1,200. Alright, so PSI. Well, go ahead and freeze with you, even though it's probably not necessary at this point. Another empty turn. Alright, that's fine. Kind of. Not really. Really? Alright. Fortunately, we were only one attack off, so... Empty turns are really helping me out here. That's for damn sure. Now we can have the rest of our kids die. That would be nice. Another empty turn though, I'll take that all day. He's gonna give me 3 empty turns in a row. The 1 in 64 actually helps me this time. It's 3 in a row. Crazy. All day I'll take that. Thanks everybody. This run's going remarkably well. And I made so many mistakes as well, so it's just weird how I can de-rust and have such a good run. It's crazy. I made some pretty bad mistakes during this run. He wants to kill some kids as well. I won't argue it. Another empty turn! That is 4 in a row. Are you kidding me? That saves so much time. 4 in a row. So 1 in 4, so I just got a 1 in 256 RNG. A miracle is occurring. This is gross. I don't trust it. I don't trust it one bit. Can we go 5 for 5? Nope. And the Franklin badge. That's okay. I'll take the RNG I've been getting all day. The insane empty turns. That's more than I usually get at all already that I've had. Good time for No-Manip, what you're seeing here. Honestly. It's about as good as you're gonna see in a lot of cases. Although, I still claim with that, if I wasn't rusty, made countless mistakes, we would have saved even more, but you know. That's debatable because RNG chains, all this fun stuff that people like to debate. All you have at the end of the day is a run that you did. He really does not want to kill some kids today. Well, it's not over yet. We never count our chickens before they hatch. So this is why I like to de-rust on occasion. Greeny, 300 bits, thank you so much. That's why I don't like to count the chickens before they hatch. Because anything can happen. I've seen some weird shit in my day. Looking pretty good though, as a world record. Dare I say, it's looking good as a world record. 100 from Danger Tater! There goes Q. Finally, he's killing some kids. Good job, Gygus. About time. Pulled some weight around here. Another empty turn. That's 5. That's my 5th empty turn. Jesus. Cheese and rice. These empty turns. That feeling when you go to derust and end up getting a record. Yeah, kill Jeff. Oh. This could still be a 356 something, but well, no, it couldn't. It's definitely a 357 at this point. Unless I get 2 empty turns, which I won't put it past the game anymore. It's technically possible if I get 2 empty turns, still have a 356 something. And I've already gotten 5. I can't really complain at this point. This will give me the No-Manip records for both Mother 2 and Glitchless, and EarthBound Glitchless. Although not like the actual Glitchless record, but No-Manip record for both. Another empty turn. Figures. That's number 6. 6 empty turns. Cheese and rice. And that, my friends, is your new EarthBound Glitchless No-Manip Mother 2 style world record. Officially did not know that was going to happen tonight, but it's a nice little gift from the RNG folks. With the bits. Thank you everyone for the 7 bits. If I missed anyone, sorry. I was in the zone at the end there. Greeny with another 100 bits. Just thank you all for being here. Honestly, that's as much as I can ask anyone. Solo Lex, good to see you, my friend. 100 bits. Well, I appreciate everyone who joined in and